Hello friends, today let's prepare 1 kg perfect red velvet cake with some homemade cream cheese frosting. So here I am preparing a heart shaped cake. For that I am using a 6-inch square and a round pan. Here I have taken around 1 cup of plain flour, 1 tablespoon corn flour and 4 teaspoons of cocoa powder. You have to sift it later. Then I am using 3/4 cup of sugar, 4 eggs which have been separated, salt and baking powder, melted butter which is around 50 ml, 50 ml of milk at room temperature. Then I have some vinegar, around 1 teaspoon of vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and super red gel food color. I am using Emery color. Now I am going to line 6-inch round and a square pan with baking paper. I will be preparing a heart shape. Now into a clean and dry bowl, I add in the 4 egg whites followed by some sugar, and using an electric beater, start whisking the egg whites, gradually adding the sugar while you are beating, and you have to attain a stiff peak. You must not overbeat the egg whites or else the cake will be dry. Now once the egg whites are stiff, you will add in the egg yolks one at a time, followed by the vanilla extract. I'm using 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now add in the remaining egg yolks, and you might switch to a spatula and a whisk. Now scrape the sides of the bowl, and now I am going to add in the baking powder and salt into the flour, cocoa powder and the corn flour, and sift it directly into the egg mixture. Now I am sifting all the ingredients, and using the cut and fold method I am going to incorporate the dry ingredients into the egg and the sugar mixture. And into a bowl I am adding the melted butter, milk, and I will add a big dollop of the egg and the flour mixture, and using a balloon whisk mix it and add it into the egg batter. Now I am adding around 1 teaspoon of the red food gel color. I am using super red Emery color. I am also mixing the spoon into the liquid, and I'll be folding in the mixture with the hand whisk. Now immediately once it's done, you will pour in the vinegar and the baking soda to get the velvety texture. Mix it evenly. Now divide the batter evenly in between the lined 6-inch square and the round pan. So I will be pouring half of it into the square and half into the square, round and the square pan. Now I have already preheated the oven at 180 degrees, top and bottom coil, and I will bake this for around 25 to 30 minutes until it's done. Using a toothpick or a skewer, check for doneness and then invert it immediately into a cooling rack and let it cool for 30 minutes. This is to prevent the cake from sinking, and once it has cooled, we will remove after 30 minutes and let it cool completely for another 30 more minutes. So after 1 hour we will start preparing the frosting for the cake. You can bake the cake the previous day and keep it aside and cling foil and use the next day. So now you can see how good the texture of the cake is. Now I am going to frost it. Before that I am going to tot the cake into 2. I'll be dividing the cake into 2. So here for the heart shape I am using a square 6-inch and a round 6-inch cakes. So you can see the texture of the cake. It's really spongy and light and very moist. 6-inch cake was a bit taller than the square cake. I am trimming off the cake to be of the same level. So this trim cake will be used for decorating the cake finally. Now I will tot the 6-inch round cake into 2 as well and start preparing the cream cheese frosting. So for the cream cheese frosting, I will give the recipe for the cream cheese frosting in the description box below. Go check it out, it's in my blog. So here I am taking 1.5 cup of whipping cream and 3/4 cup of homemade cream cheese. This is a bit liquidy, but it's fine. And I'm adding around 1 teaspoon of Madagascar vanilla and adding around 1 to 2 tablespoons of condensed milk for your required sweetness. Now mix it well and keep it aside, and start beating the whipping cream. Once it becomes a bit stiff, you will add in the cream cheese and the condensed milk into this and beat until it becomes stiff peaks. Now let's start frosting the cake. I have taken a 10-inch cake board into which I will smear some whipping cream and place the half of the square cake and place a big dollop of frosting. You may soak your cake with sugar syrup if you want to. I wanted the cake to be of minimum sweetness, so I have not soaked it. Now I will cut the round cake into two, and to attain a heart shape I will place the circle like this. So here you get the heart shaped cake. So I will continue with the frosting of the cake onto the second layer. So this cream cheese frosting is of a like very less sweet. It's not over sweet, it's just moderately sweet. I always prepare my cakes to be of moderate sweetness. I do not make my cakes over sweet. So if you want your cakes to be less sweet, you can follow this recipe exactly. So soaking the cake is optional, it's up to you, because the cake itself is very moist. You may soak the cake with sugar syrup, like you can use up to half cup of sugar and 1 cup of water and soak the cake. Make sugar syrup and soak the cake. Okay, so I'm covering the cake with the cream cheese frosting. The cream cheese frosting, the recipe link I will give in the description box below. It's in my blog. So cover the sides of the cake with the cream cheese frosting. Then I will switch on to a plastic scraper. Once I have covered the cake with the frosting, I will switch on to a plastic scraper. Using a plastic scraper helps to attain sharp peaks, sharp edges very quickly, because it is very light when compared to a spatula. You may use your own techniques to attain the sharp peaks. Now I am cleaning the cake board from any crumbs, and now using a plastic scraper or a plastic sheet you can do the cleaning of the cake edges to attain the sharp edges. So if you see any if cake is visible, you can cover with more frosting. So this cake yields around 1 kg of red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting. You can decorate according to your liking. I am using a simple design here, using the cake crumbs that I got from trimming of the 6-inch round cake. So after the cake has been cleaned and you have attached the sharp edges, you can keep the cake for around 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour in the fridge to set before doing the final decoration. Here I am not doing the crumb coating, I am just doing it directly. So using another plastic sheet, I am attaining the sharp edges for the top. So here I am going to do the decoration. Here I am adding green food color and red gel food color for cake the final decorations. So I will transfer it to a piping bag. Here for the green color I am using avocado green color. You may use green apple color too. So here I am writing the message. You may practice writing on a separate plate or a surface before doing the final writing onto the cake. Do let me know your feedbacks and comments if you have any. Thank you and take care.